Hello guys, happy 2021. How are you doing? If you don't know me yet, this is Giuseppe. I'm 47 years old and I have been following the keto lifestyle, not a diet, since the 15th of July 2018. And the channel you are watching is the channel of the Italian Keto Guy. The first recipe of this new year is a savory recipe. I have two or three more in store, so to say, and I'm going to show you how to make keto hot pocket from Puglia, the region in the heel of the Italian boot. Let's see straight away how I made those keto hot pockets. Let's begin our recipe with 100 grams of bamboo fiber. Some Italians get confused. They say flour. There is no flour. There is only the bamboo fiber. This is the product I'm using. In your country, of course, will be different. In the US, so I will. There is a bamboo fiber in my Amazon shop, the American one. If you're in the US and you would like to support me, you can buy the bamboo fiber from that address. Now I'm using some Italian baking powder. Of course, you can use yours. 8 grams. 8 grams of baking powder, and then the 20 grams of psyllium husk, the gel, the fiber gel. Let's give a good stirring so to blend all those dry ingredients together before adding the wet ones, the wet ingredients. And now is the time to add the wet ingredients. 40 grams of olive oil. It gives a touch of delicacy to the whole product, to the whole recipe. Now we add an egg, the unmissable egg. I always try to put some eggs in a keto meal because they are source of fat and protein. 1 tablespoon of vinegar with 200 ml of water. I just put most of the water and then I begin kneading, and then later I will put more water. I just do some tests because sometimes 200 ml is too much. It depends on the humidity and so on. Anyway, if you see that the dough is still sandy, dry, put more water. Keep kneading, don't worry, keep kneading. I speeded up the video. You have to get a texture like this, like the gluten-based dough, elastic. That's it. When you see this, it means that when you reach this consistency, it means the dough is ready. So cut it in 4 parts to ease the process of stretching it with a rolling pin. If you want, you can dust some oat fiber or bamboo fiber on the table, so to avoid the dough sticking on it. But anyway, in my case, it wasn't necessary. I don't know. I just telling you, so just in case. Try to stretch the dough thin, not too much thin, of course, but with a reasonable amount. 1 centimeter is okay. Sorry, half centimeter. I don't know in your country if you use centimeters. I always get confused. Metric, imperial. Anyway, do it like this. And now I'm using a gadget, a nice gadget. You can find it on my Amazon shop, the US one, if you live in the US, and it's very handy for making hot pockets. So you can cut the measure you want. There are also some other sets with a bigger size. I'm using the smaller one. And then I dressed some tomato juice with olive oil and salt. Put the cheese or whatever stuffing you want to use, ricotta and spinach, for example. It's up to you. And here we are. Look, a perfectly shaped hot pocket. So repeat the same. Be sure to make the dough as not too much thick but not too much thin as well, and then repeat. That's it. It's very handy. Then with the leftover, just knead them again, so you will have more dough to be used. In my case, they came out seven of them with 100 grams of bamboo fiber, and of course by using that size tool. If you use a bigger one, there will be out less, of course. Golden flaxseed and beaten egg to make the breading is perfect when you fry it. It's perfect for frying, and then begin heating the oil, put a toothpick inside. When you see the bubbles, it means the oil is hot enough, and you see is frying deliciously those hot pockets. 1 minute or less per side, not too much because they will get dark really quick. So 1 minute and less, and then you take them off the frying oil and repeat the operation. It looks light because of the flesh, but look, it's fine like this. When you see this color, it's perfect. So repeat this operation until you have finished all the hot pockets you made. And tasting stage. And so as usual, after the preparation of the recipe, our first ritual of the year, the tasting. How will they taste? They taste deliciously well. I'm really satisfied. Really good, really good. So they are almost zero carbs because we used the bamboo fiber, which has zero carbs. The breading, we did it with the flaxseed, golden flaxseed, zero carbs as well. At least the one I use. I don't know in your country if they have a small amount of carbs. Mine are zero as well, like the bamboo fiber. Of course, the filling is a little bit different the situation. That's why I said almost, because we have the tomato. I put some cheese inside. Depending on the filling you use, the carbs will vary. Anyway, you can use also almond flour as the coating for the breading when you have to fry them. You can use also lard or ghee butter to fry. They have the highest point, the highest burning point. So go with no worries. They can be used also by vegetarians because of the filling we used. So it depends. Let me know in the comments below if you use another filling. I would be glad to hear your variations. Let me know if you like them, and I just thank you for your support and see you next week with another savory recipe. Ciao!